All right, well, we'll just go ahead and get started and let them kind of come on in. Let me share my screen. All right, well, I just want to welcome everyone here tonight. For those of you that are new, my name is Ashley Rowland, and we saw, my husband Todd and I saw what you're about to see going right through life, just like you are. You know, we had just had our third child, and I had my dream job of being a stay-at-home mom, and Todd had his dream job of being a high school football coach. And although we loved what we did, we both had our dream jobs, we didn't necessarily have our dream life. We woke up and found ourselves living paycheck to paycheck. And you know, if anybody's ever done that or been there in that part of their life, that season, it's a lot of work. It's extremely hard and it's not fun at all. And so we were looking for something to kind of build in an extra stream of income into our life and still allow me to stay at home. And so we just got shown this business, just like what you're about to see. We got started here on a very part-time basis, but over time it built to a full-time income, and this is all that we do. And so it has allowed us to have options in life, choices in life, and decisions that we've been able to make on our own and not somebody kind of dictating that for us. So I'll just show you real quick, walk you through. The name of the company is Partner.co. We are a global company. We're in over 60 countries around the world. So what you're about to see is basically like a virtual franchise. We have, what makes us very unique is that we're partnered with over 60 doctors around the world. Our ingredients are sourced from all around the world, and that the one thing that they have in common is that they have a no compromise philosophy, meaning that what's in our products come at clinical dose. They're not fairy dusted with the ingredients, and to the ingredients are just sourced from all around the world. And we've got a couple of our products are in a physician's desk reference. The product line that they have created is we've got a energy drink line, we've got a liquid superfood line, we've got a vitamin nutritional line, we've got a skincare line. But what I'm going to kind of hone in on is about four of our top products. The first product is called Slenderize, and what it is also known as kind of skinny drops. But in these drops were created by two doctors that for hormonal support. And they did a clinical study, and over 9,000 patients went through this. And the one thing they had in common was the side effects was weight loss. So how about having a positive side effect for once off of a product? And so they found that you start balancing women's hormones or you start balancing the body, whether you're a man or woman, and you start losing weight. And so the two bottles that come in the box, one of them is a clear liquid, and it's made up of 11 different plant leaf extracts. You put it underneath your tongue 3 times before your biggest meal, so it sublingually absorbs. And all it does is it helps balance the thyroid, balance the pancreas, and it helps detox the body. And then the second bottle is you put it underneath your tongue twice a day, and it's all your B vitamins, from your B6 to your B12, your niacin. And, you know, a lot of women around chase that B12 shot. And what happens is they get that up, and then about week 2 or 3, they start coming down, they start chasing, they're on that countdown till they can get that next shot. But because our product is sublingually absorbed, it stays even kill in your body. So you don't have that up and you don't have that down. We have a approved food list. So we don't count calories, we don't count carbs. You eat any and all that you want right here from this approved food list. So I'm going to bring up one of our ladies that has had some help, these drops have helped with our hormonal support. They've also lost a little bit of weight too. And I'll let her kind of share her story with us, with her and her husband. Ashley, are you with us? I think you might be muted. There you are. I think you might be muted.
Hey.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I gotcha. So
Right.
just welcome tonight. I'd just like for you to kind of share your story with the drops and your journey.
Yes. So I have been on the drops and selling the drops for like 48 or 50 days as of today. I did it just to drop like 5 to 10 pounds. I've just got a certain number that I try to stay on the scale at. And I travel a pretty good bit. And I had been traveling and had gotten off of that by like 5 to 10 pounds, and I could not lose it. I mean, I do the Peloton all the time and I'm pretty active. We've got 5 kids, and I was just like so frustrated. So I saw a friend, Robin, that was posting about these skinny drops. I mean, she was posting every day skinny drops. People are dropping 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds. And so I text her and I'm like, Robin, what are these skinny drops? Because had it been anybody that I didn't know, then I would think it was a scam or a gimmick, because it just sounded too good to be true, quite honestly. So she said, these things are awesome. So I tried them, and day 2, it was crazy. Like, I worked a 12-hour shift at the hospital. I went to the grocery store. I came home and put up groceries. I jumped on the Peloton. I was chasing kids around, and I felt amazing. So basically I was sold after the second day. Within, I think it took about a week to 2 weeks, and I had dropped 7 pounds. I'm down a total of 10 pounds now, and several inches. And I just love the energy. I mean, I feel amazing. My husband, of course, he thought it was a big scam, because I'm like, try these drops. And he's like, what? Skinny drops? That sounds so silly. And so he was like, this is a scam. And I'm like, look, just try it for 30 days. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it works, it works. And within 2 weeks, you see the picture, in 2 weeks, he had dropped 17 pounds. And so he's telling all his friends about it. I mean, it's just, we love the drops. And then from that point, we started trying some of the other products, and I just can't get enough. I mean, people probably
think it also helped you with your night sweats too, right?
Oh, yes. And I didn't even put that together. So it helps all this stuff, and I don't even think about it at first. And then I hear other people talking about it, and I'm like, oh, that's right. I don't have those anymore either. I mean, I'm almost 40, and I was waking up in the morning like, did I just use the bathroom on myself? I mean, I was soaking wet. And of course, I had been to the doctor, and they're like, you're not in menopause, you're fine. Everything seemed fine, but I was still having these terrible sweats. I wasn't sleeping through the night. I mean, I would be up at 2 and 3 o'clock just scrolling on Facebook, because I couldn't ever sleep. And since these products, I'm sleeping through the night, no more night sweats at all. I have so much energy. I just feel amazing. I mean, I wish everybody could get these. I just want to give them to everybody. And of course I can't do that, but I'm trying.
Yep. Y'all are doing amazing. Y'all are definitely leading the way. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your story's phenomenal. I love it. And then we've got Stephanie. Her and her husband, or both, have been on the drops now for a good bit, and she has got full of energy, and her husband's down 10 pounds also. So I love it how couples here are paving the way and doing it together. We've got Mike and Lisa. I kind of let them come in and kind of share briefly what their experience has been and their weight loss.
Good. Well, I'll go first. I have experienced 30 pounds loss, first of all, but I want to say that when we started with the company 4 years ago, I should have been going through that beginning of menopause stage. So I'm probably one of the only females that I know in my circle that has not experienced any kind of menopausal symptoms. So I believe that it's attributed to my drops, and the fact that I've been on them ever since the beginning of that time frame that it was supposed to be happening. I've never had night sweats. I've never experienced the things that I hear other people talking about, other women talking about. And I feel blessed that I was able to eliminate that out of my life, because I know so many people that do suffer so much from menopausal symptoms. And I feel really grateful that I didn't have to go through that because of these drops.
That's right. That's right.
I'm down 40 pounds. And
Wow.
it's really not the most amazing thing, because there's a lot of things out there that help people lose weight. For me, what was really amazing, that was 4 years ago. It has not come back. I have changed my eating habits, and I don't know what it is about the drops, but I am a sweet fanatic. When I took the drops, that all but went away. Now I will have a slice of cake here and there, but not like I used to. My taste buds changed.
That's right. It's amazing too. I mean, because they really say start pulling that sugar out of your body, and that so your cravings go. I won't say completely away, but to me they do. I mean, everybody's a little bit different, but I've got a major sweet tooth, and they definitely help me. Here's Kim Gray. She's over in a small little town in Alabama. I love her story. You know, I mean, I think everybody loves everybody's story, because it's just when you can lose. I don't care if it's 5 pounds or 100 pounds, it's a accomplishment, you know, to lose it. And, you know, she's got muscular dystrophy, and she's tried everything underneath the sun, plus the doctor prescriptions to lose weight. And she got on here, and after 2 weeks lost 12 pounds, and after 8.5 months lost 92 pounds. And the biggest thing is like Mike, I mean, you keep it off, you know, it's been 3.5 years and she's been able to keep that weight off. Here's Dr. Crystal. I think her phenomenal story, her journey here over 2 years is that she weighs less than the amount of weight she lost. So just like, think about that for a minute. She's lost 160 pounds, and in 2 years, in 2 years, so she weighs less than that. Here's Michelle and her husband. Again, you know, just another couple just losing weight, getting healthy, and they're down 30 pounds combined, I believe. And then here's Michelle, 33 pounds in 6 weeks. Melissa and Andrew, 135 pounds. Wow. You guys look amazing. Amazing. You know, if you're just wanting to get, you know, ready for summer, spring break, summer, get back in that bathing suit, it's here for that. For your competition, you just want to compete, those people out there in the athletic world, you know, it helps you kind of really tone up and help your body get ripped too. And so here is Ursula. I want to bring her up real quick before I bring Misty, because I think she's got a unique, because she's selling these drops everywhere. She's a very busy mother of 5. Is Ursula, is she with us tonight? She's a very busy mom of 5, and she homeschools. I told her she is a good woman there, because I think she's starting in high school, and I couldn't, like Lisa. Yeah. I mean, us homeschoolers, you know, I mean, I kind of had to call it at high school kind of, but she is, 2 of her children play competitive, like travel ball. And there she is. Hey, Ursula, I was about to tell your story. I met you for the first time Friday, and she's just got that smile that's contagious too. And just knowing she's a homeschool mom, we immediately started kicking it off. And so I'll just kind of let you share real quick your journey so far, because she's like brand new, like what, 14,
Yes.
15 days?
April 14th is when I started.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So welcome everyone. My name is Ursula. Like she said, I just started April 14th. Mom of 6. I homeschool all 6.
Oh, I said 5. I'm sorry, Ursula. I didn't mean to sell you one short.
That's okay. That's okay. And we do everything from travel baseball to travel softball. Now my daughters, which we are right now at the cheer gym that she's starting. So I've been inside talking to the ladies about the drops, which I just sold to more. So
and how many have you sold? It's you've sold
now I'm up to 30
boxes since April 14th. That's amazing.
Yes. So I usually take my box wherever I go. I do it at the ball field, so the ladies or the parents see how easy and simple it is. So when they sit there watching me do my drops, they're like, well, what is that? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, this helps with this. And they're like, really? Can I try it? Sure. So
I love it.
I do some social media posting, but most of it's by word of mouth, getting out of my comfort zone and just talking to the parents. I mean, there's lots of people who have different kind of issues or different kind of things that they want to work on. So, I mean, being at this product, it has lots of benefits. It helps with a lot of things. It just makes it so much easier to get the word out and share it with everyone. So,
Thank you.
but
Thank you so much.
Yep.
How much
I'm
are you down?
16 pounds since
Wow.
April 14th. Yep.
Perfect. That's exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Misty, real quick, we'll share with you real quick because your inches, I love your story because it's not just about the weight, it's about the inches that you have lost. Are you with us?
Hey,
Hey.
it wouldn't let me unmute. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
So, I started the drops April 6th. So I've lost 13 pounds and 18 inches.
18. Wow, that's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
That's overall inches, not just from my stomach, which I wish, but it's overall from my chest to my thighs. So, but
That's awesome.
I've literally tried everything. Like I have a list: the pink drink, the skinny coffee, the golden spoon. I don't call them out by name, but the patches that you wear on your arm, the nasty food that you have shipped to you. I've literally spent thousands of dollars trying to lose weight. This was the last thing I was going to try. And I said, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to be fluffy the rest of my life. That's just all there is to it. That can't get anything to budge my metabolism for some reason. It was just stuck. And so in 2 days, day 2, I was down 2.5 pounds. And I said, I'm going to give it 3 more days. And if I'm still losing, I'm going to sign up. And I told Robin, who signed me up, I said, if I'm still losing, I'm going to sign up. I'm telling you, I'm going to get behind this because I'm not the only one that's struggling with losing weight. I can't be the only person. I'm 46 years old. I haven't really started menopause yet, but this drops, I feel like they've retrained my brain because I don't crave the sugar, but it's like all day long, I don't just think about food. I used to be so focused on food, even though I didn't eat a lot, like I thought about it a lot. And now it's like, I don't think about food until I realize I haven't eaten in 8 hours. And I'm like, I might need to feed my body.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Cause that's a great accomplishment. I mean, it's exciting. I love it when we start getting healthy from the inside out, it's awesome. And so, these drops are used all around the world too, from Australia to Europe to Mexico. I mean, they're just kind of taking the world by storm. So a next product that I want to talk to you about real quick is called our Elite. And this product is very unique and it's really it's really a game changer kind of. It is for stress relief and hormonal support too. It's got the evening primrose and the red clover to help with the hormones balancing. It's got ashwagandha root in there it's called the mood food. So it helps with the stress and the anxiety that we face. But, as women, we hate drinking water. I mean, men too, we just don't drink enough of it. So this is a great it comes in a stick pack just to add to your water, shake it up, tastes great. And, now we're getting great nutrients in our water. It's a great add-on. So it also it helps with the stress relief and hormonal support. And the next product for us is called Renew. We have an international patent on this product, and I don't think I'll go a day without this product from here on out. I love this product because what it does is help our own body create its own HGH. HGH is known as the longevity hormone, and what it does for us at the cellular level, I had no idea. But it's so important. I just kind of thought HGH was for the bodybuilders and, the athletes looking to get that edge. But it's so important for us. I'll say it's important for men too, because it helps balance their hormones too from their testosterone levels. But for us women, as we age, we stop producing less and less and less, but by the time we're 50, our production is down over 80%. And so, we find ourselves not sleeping at night. We find ourselves with that brain fog where we can't think clearly. We start finding ourselves, our metabolism is slowing down, and we get that kind of what's called that hormone belly. And so what happens is with our product, when we start taking it, and our body starts producing our HGH again, and it starts helping restore and balance those hormones of our progesterone and our estrogen and even our testosterone levels. When that starts happening, all of a sudden now we start sleeping again, and we start getting that mental clarity back. Our brain fog's gone. It helps with our hair and our skin. It helps with that all day energy, and it increases our metabolism. I mean, it is a complete game changer. So as we're using the drops and balancing our hormones, why not take the HGH, the Renew? To me, it's like gasoline onto a fire, because now we're not just balancing our hormones and being satisfied with that. Now we're actually optimizing our hormones. And to me, we're like turning back the clock to like it was when we were in our 30s, when we had that great energy, that all day feel good, and we could think clearly and just conquer the day. And this is what this product does for us. Here's Stephanie with us. I love hearing her. She started taking the Renew and her testimony. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Oh, you're muted. There you are.
Hey, sorry, I just got done jogging.
Oh, can you share real quick, just briefly, your testimony with your Renew?
Okay. I started when I was on social media on Facebook. I had followed Robin years ago when she was doing other things, selling Rae Dunn. I saw posts nonstop. It took me about 2 weeks to really jump in. I asked her questions nonstop, and she was laughing at me, answering all my questions. But what really got me is I had a hysterectomy December the 22nd, and I had that 10 pounds right around the midsection, and I couldn't lose it. I was doing exercise classes, jogging 5 nights a week. So I was like, you know what? It's about as much as if you go get diet pills. So why not try it? It's all natural. And I'm obsessed. My husband's on it. He's lost 20 pounds now. I teach, so I definitely need the energy. And Jimmy tells me I had to do something on the side in the summertime because I shop entirely too much.
So on the Renew, have you sleeping better? What has it done for you?
Yes, sorry, that was on the skinny drops. The Renew, oh my gosh, I like to get dressed. I like to do my hair and makeup, and I was not sleeping. I was having night sweats. Just like Ashley said, I was waking up like, is that me? Did our little schnauzer dog, did she pee in the bed? And I was just soaked. And I will not go a day or a night without taking my Renew. I've also started the MOA, and it's amazing.
It is. Yep. That's our next product that I'll share with us too. So yes, absolutely. I'll bring up Ernest real quick too, because his story, I love his story. I still think I need to see his driver's license because I don't believe he's 70 years old. But Ernest, are you with us here?
Yes, I am. And thank you so very much for having me on.
Thank you. Can you share real quick your experience with Renew and what you have experienced real quick?
Of course. And I've experienced a lot because the Renew is a game changer. As you can see at the bottom left of your screen, I once was bald in the top. I am no longer bald in the hair. In the top, new hair, new growth of hair, and it feels good. And the most amazing thing about it, after being 20 years in the military, I never slept well at night. Now I am sleeping like a baby. But the real reason I love it is because it gave me my mojo back. You know, I'm working out more. I'm spending more time on the tennis court and the pickleball court, and I just love it. And, you know, someone, Stephanie, talked about the belly fat, it helps trim that around the belly, and I am feeling better every day. And the key thing is when you wake up in the morning, it's just like you are ready for the day and you have excess energy and just ready to go.
You do. I cannot agree with you more. That's the one thing I lost. I lost a lot in my 40s. I lost sleeping and I lost waking up ready to tackle my day. And I lost that all day energy. And it increases your metabolism. I've lost 12 pounds and this is Renew's the only product that I've been taking lately. So I credit that on that. And I have that all day energy, this is, like I said, this is one product that is a game changer.
Really is.
So our last product here is called MOA, and this is another product I will not go a day without. It's 36 superfoods from all around the world in one small little old pouch of 1.7 ounces. And it packs a huge punch. I mean, what all is in here and what it all does for us, it helps reduce the inflammation from arthritis to lupus to gout, to helps with high blood pressure. It helps with any kind of, any kind of things that's going on gastro-wise. And it helps with boost our immune system. It's got 6 medicinal mushrooms in there. So I've been on it for at least 9 years and I cannot remember the last time I've got the cold or the flu or worried about anything that's going on in the world, because I knew that my immune system was optimizing at the highest level. It also here's Miss Linda, and she's in Arkansas, and this is her ankles, and then this is less than 2 weeks of being on the MOA and the inflammation that's gone down. And here's Ernest, and this is just 24 hours, right, Ernest? That's 24 hours, and just being on the MOA. And then this is Miss Deborah. I love this lady. I met her a couple months ago, but I was with her last Monday night, and she is just full of life. If you could just see, her whole personality is bigger than life right now. She has battled cancer. She was used a walker a lot to get around. That's inflammation that's in her thighs. And she took this product to her oncologist to get it okayed to take it. And he said, please take it. And so she started taking it in less than 60 days. You can see the difference there. And and she's still like that today. And there's no inflammation in her thighs anymore. And she's walking around, no walker, and she's just full of life. It's just beautiful. And I love watching people get their life back. So here's Willie, Coach Willie. He played college ball and in the pros, and he had those permanent stingers in his shoulders and said he didn't sleep at night. And I can't remember the last time he said he slept all night. And after I don't know how long being on the MOA, maybe like a couple of days or a week or so, maybe 2, he actually noticed he started sleeping all night again. And that kind of got his attention. And now a couple months later, he talks about being able to do push-ups. And that's not a big deal for us, but it is for him, and being able to do a push-up with his son. I think that's pretty phenomenal. Getting his life back, being able to do things again that he hasn't been able to do. And this is a staple in Kristen's gym, who trains all kinds of athletes from SEC college football players all the way to the pros. And she's been a #1 CrossFit in Tennessee, and she's won't go a day without it because it gets her back into the gym the next day. It helps her with her recovery time. So it helps with athletes as well. So we've got like 60 to 65 products within our company. I'm going to switch gears and talk about the business side real quick. For $29.95, and that buys your business. It's a virtual franchise. It's global instantly. You get a website, you get a back office, you get an app that you can download and run everything right through your phone. And then once you do that, we've got 4 different business levels here to choose from. The minimum there is the activated level of 200 volume points worth of product to flow through your business. Here's an example of one, a lifeboat pack. It's 200 volume points. It's $371. One thing that a lot of these ladies are doing is this with this lifeboat pack, it's 4 boxes of drops and they sell 3 and keep theirs for free. Another example is a MOA Renew. It's 2 boxes of MOA, 2 boxes of Renew. It's 200 points for $305. For a couple, it's 1 month, or for one person, it's 2 months, or use one, sell one. It's your choice. The next thing that you do is you set up a subscribe and save. It's 100 points worth of product or $150, whichever one comes first. There's 2 examples there. It's 3 packs of Elite for 100 points or $167, or a box of MOA Renew is 100 volume points for $159. And what that does is unlock a weekly paycheck. It gives you a 30% discount buying on our products. Our company's got incentive trips. There's no contracts here, and you can change it up every month. I think it's important to point out, it doesn't necessarily have to be you that sets up the subscribe and save. For our daughter who just went through college, she has her own business here and she couldn't afford the subscribe and save. So her grandparents were her subscribe and save. And so you can take and retail out your products if you so choose to do so. A lot of ladies are doing that and getting retail profits and getting quick cash. Or, I mean, they're selling the slenderized drops like crazy. I think it's a hot commodity around here. I know people are posting, you know, I just ordered a 10-pack, but I need 5 now, you know, so who can I buy from some? So we're going around like selling like crazy around here. And then the next thing that you do is, you know, just who do you know that wants to lose weight, balance their hormones, sleep better at night, and earn an extra stream of income while doing so? For me, I just like to look at it as, you know, redirect spending. I was already going to that health food store. I was already buying some things off the shelf for night sweats, for hot flashes, for my sleep, for any kind of hormonal support whatsoever. My kids are all athletes and played it in high school and college. They were already doing some kind of athlete shakes. And so now, instead of me going to the health food store, now I just redirect that spending, and I'm getting it through myself, through my online store already. It's, you know, up and running. And I got great quality products that I know get results. That's the most important thing. And there's 0 negative ingredients in any of our products. You know, so we get paid here 9 ways. We talked about a little bit about retail profits. There's a new volume bonus that you can get into real quickly. The next is the base commissions. And our goal for everybody is, once you start earning the base commissions of at least $250, that's not a lot. That's really easy to get to. The company starts setting aside what's called a savings bonus account for you. You know, all the other companies out here in this industry set up car programs. So we're not about putting you in debt. We're about getting you out of debt. So what the company does is, when you start making that $250 a week in base commissions, they set aside 15% into a savings account just for you. It's got your name on it, and it's company money. It's not coming from you, it's company money. And then when it hits $10,000, what happens is they call you up and say, hey, congratulations, you're going to get direct deposit this Friday, your $10,000 bonus. And so then you get to decide for yourself what you want to do, whether it be, you know, retirement, or whether it be buy a house or a car or a vacation, whatever it is, it's different for everybody. But the biggest thing is you get to decide. And then after that, instead of getting paid here 4 times a month, now you get an extra check. You get a savings bonus check up to $2,000 extra a month. So now that could be your car note. It could be your house note. It could be a vacation. It could be a kid's college. It's your choice to decide, because this is what we're here for. Here's some examples of some people that have gotten their checks recently. If you recall, Kim at the beginning, who lost the 92 pounds, that did not want to really try the product, got on the product and had success, and started working her business very part-time. And after 3.5 years, she got her $10,000 check this past October. She was working it part-time and very disciplined lady, because she got it in October, and in February, so all through Christmas, she never spent it, saved it, and then decided to pay her house off 5 years early. I think that's phenomenal. And Miss Gracie over here, you know, she's a pastor's wife, and they're here working this business for retirement, and they received their $10,000 check not too long ago either. So I just love it. This is what it's about. It's about giving people choices and options in life. And, you know, we also, like I said, we talked about the company gives incentive trips. We've got Mexico coming up, and then after that is Tahiti. And so the qualifications go all the way till December 31st. So it's really easy to do. And anybody here that's just getting started can still be in the running to win this vacation. And this is it. This is what we do. We give people a way to build in an extra stream of income into their life, to give them options, to have decisions to make on their own. And, you know, if the next couple of years are going to go by anyway, why not invest in yourself, invest in your family, into something that's going to build residual income? And I would love to bring up Fred. Is Fred Duff on here tonight? Because his story is extremely powerful. I mean, you know, we've both been here. We both come, I mean, his story is different because he comes from a little bit different background than I do. But yet we still are here building the same thing, building in a residual income. Is Fred with us tonight?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'd like for you to kind of share your story and then kind of close it out if you don't mind.
Not at all, man. What a great night tonight has been. I've really enjoyed the testimonials and the product. You know, my background's pretty simple. I'm not a rocket scientist. I grew up in a little small town. It's called Saltville, Virginia. And the street I lived on was called Poor Valley. I laid bricks most of my life. I'm not a highly educated person. I like to always say, though, between my lack of education and my wife's great education, who's a physician, a pediatrician for 30 years, everybody fits in partner.co somewheres. We all fit in somewheres. Here's what I know. When technology brings great products together, in the comfort of your living room, it can change your life. It can change your destiny. You know, I've done very, very well in this industry. I've been retired now for over almost 9 years. And this company brought me out of my retirement. I was doing great, loved doing nothing. I've been earning a residual income. But all of a sudden I saw that where technology and the greatest products and the leadership coming together, what I call the perfect storm. Now, listen, you may not want a big home like Ken Bailey, you know, 250 acres of land and, you know, his dream home. That may not be your calling. What you may want is just a few $100s a month. I understand. I've been there when the ends didn't meet, and I learned something. Ends are not supposed to meet. They're ends. It was up to me to figure out how to fill the gap, and that's what I had to do. And this relationship marketing industry changed my whole world. It's put me in a position to leave income from my children's children if they take care of it when it comes to them. It's put me in a position to make decisions on my terms and my terms alone. And I like that. I love that part about the industry. And here's what I love more about it. It's for anybody, whether it's $250 a week, just to make the car payment or get a car payment. Maybe you need $250, $2,500 a month to maybe change your neighborhood, you know, change your zip code. I changed my zip code, went from one neighborhood which was the hood, to a great neighborhood, which had guarded the neighborhood. So it's a different world listen, people who tell you money doesn't matter, they'll lie about anything, because money does matter. It's the way the world runs. No, it doesn't. It will not buy us the finer things of the heart. But I do know this. It's hard to remember the finer things of the heart when you have no money. So back to you. Come on, folks. You're a 1, 2, or 3 here, as far as I'm concerned. 1, I want you to make sure you reach out to the person who invited you to Zoom and thank them, because that's important. They thought enough of you to invite you. This may not be for you. That's okay. I believe the product's for everybody. You may be a 2. I just need to get a couple questions answers about the product. Man, get those questions answered tonight. Or you may be a 3 in the very moment Ashley said, listen, I wasn't living I was living my life, the perfect life with my family, but I wasn't living my dream life. And you're probably thinking, y'all could have been quiet right then. I was ready to get started. So you're a 1, 2, or 3. Let the person know that thought so much of you to invite you tonight, just to get in on that part. Let them know where you stand. 1, 2, or 3. And I appreciate this is a great ladies' night. Man, you guys y'all rock the world for sure.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Y'all all have a great night. Thank you for coming. See you next week.